Hi and welcome. Today I will guide you through a practice that is designed to improve our sleep. We're going to reduce stress, improve mental clarity, and regulate the nervous system, guiding the body into a parasympathetic state where it gets to rest, recover, and recharge. As we begin, I want you to come into a comfortable seated position. Take a moment to get comfortable. Ground through your sit bones, soften through the hips. Find a bit more length through the spine, just allowing the crown of your head to lift a little bit taller. Let your hands land to your legs. Bring the index finger and thumb together in Jnana Mudra. And when you feel ready, you can close your eyes. Now guide your full awareness to your breath. And notice for a moment how your breath is moving through your body. Without trying to alter it in any way, just gently observe the natural flow of your breath. And the next time you breathe in, help your breath to deepen down into your lower belly. Press your belly out. And when your belly feels full, continue to fill up through the ribs and up into your chest. Imagining the breath in moving like a wave from the bottom up to the top. And as you release that breath softly and passively, feel the chest sink, the ribs sink, and your belly sink. Deep breath from the bottom up to the top. And soft breath from the top to the bottom. And as you continue to breathe deep, long breaths, I want you to tune in to the sensation that occurs at the end of your exhalation. So notice at the end of your exhale how everything relaxes, how everything becomes still for a moment, allowing yourself to step into that space in between your breaths, where nothing is asked of you. Not even your body is asking for air. Whenever the body is asking for a breath in, just simply take a deep breath in. And then return to the stillness at the end of your exhalation. And as we continue to breathe just like this for a little bit longer, we're going to invite a mantra. Quietly to yourself, think Sat, S-A-T, as you breathe in. Nam with your exhale, N-A-M. Whenever the mind drifts, just gently guide it back to focus. Sat, Nam. Take one more deep breath in. And then hold the breath at the top of that inhalation, just a soft hold. And with the sigh, release out through the mouth. Guide your hands to heart center in prayer. And take a moment to set an intention for this practice today. And this could be anything. Keeping an open mind, staying connected to the breath, or something more personal to you. Anchor your intention into the heart center. And toning in, we'll chant one Om together. A deep breath in, a sigh out. Breathe in for Om. You can let your hands land down. Pause for a moment. If you feel like stretching out the legs or changing your seat, that's also fine. And try to keep your eyes closed as much as possible throughout this practice. We really aim to shift the focus to the inner world and to the body. So closing off your gaze will help you to bring your awareness more within. Now in our seat, we're going to guide the right thumb to the right nostril. You can let the left hand stay onto the knee in Jnana Mudra. Start by taking a deep breath in through both nostrils. And then close the right nostril, exhale through the left. Keep the right nostril closed as you continue to breathe in and out through the left nostril. And then again, invite the mantra, thinking to yourself, Sat, as you breathe in. Nam with the exhalation. The left nostril is connected to the nadi of Ida, which is in the West, the parasympathetic nervous system. And when we close off the right and simply breathe in and out through the left, we're gently guiding the energy through this channel of Ida, helping the body move into a parasympathetic state. Just a bit longer. Whenever the mind drifts, guide it back to the mantra, Sat, Nam. And take one more breath in. And full breath out through the left. And then release the right hand down as well. And take a moment in stillness to feel into the effects. Notice if you feel a little bit more calm. Anything that this pranayama did for you. At any time, if your legs are asking you to stretch them out, you can always do that. And we will continue with spinal flexors. So in cross-legged, guide your hands to the ankle that's in front, holding on to the ankle, hands next to each other. And as you breathe in, lift up onto your sit bones, lift the chest forward, keep the chin parallel to the floor. And with your exhale, roll off, round your lower back. Hold on to the ankles as you lean towards the back. Breathe in, lift up, lift the chest forward. And exhale to the back. And I want you to find your own pace. So really tune into your breath and let it guide you. Notice how your breath in is lifting you forward, completes before the exhale is guiding you to rounding and leaning to the back. With your eyes closed, invite the mantra back into your practice. Think Sat as you breathe in, Nam with the exhale. Sat Nam is translated as I am truth, or truth is my name. Whenever you lose connection or your mind drifts, just simply guide it back to mantra, linked with the breath, linked with the movement. Just a few more rounds. With the breath in, lift back to a long spine. And then exhale completely. Hold your breath out at the end of your exhale. And then find Mula Bandha. Lift the pelvic floor up. Notice the lower belly sack in. And lift your inner gaze up to the third eye. Keep holding. And release, breathe in. Soften with your exhale. Pause for a moment. Tune into the body. Just notice any effect of this movement. Any sensations through the body. And simply hold space for anything moving through you. Thoughts, sensations, emotions. Without any judgment, just allowing them to be there. Preparing to come back to a bit of movement. Gently find your way to hands and knees, coming into a table position. Place your hands under the shoulders, your knees under your hips for cat and cow. Now as you breathe in, let the belly drop. Draw the chest forward, lift the chin forward. With your exhale, round the spine, press the floor away from you, tuck the chin to your chest. Follow the breath, breathe in, arch through the spine. and exhale rounding. Keeping the eyes closed. Focus on the breath linked with the movement. Inviting the mantra back into the practice. Sat, Nam. One more minute to go. Few more rounds. The next time you breathe in, come back to a neutral table. Stay in table as you exhale completely. Holding the breath out at the end of your exhale, again apply Mula Bandha. Lift up through the pelvic floor, lower belly moves in, and lift the inner gaze to the third eye. Release the Bandha, breathe in. Exhale and sit back to child's pose. So bring the big toes together, either knees together or wider apart, sinking the hips towards the heels. Arms could be in front of you as you rest the forehead to the mat. It could also be that you wrap your arms alongside your body. Wherever you choose to rest, take a deep breath in and a big sigh out through the mouth. Just allowing the body to soften into the shape for a moment. Come back to that space where you simply observe without judgment, without attachment, and without a resistance to anything moving through you. Allowing things to be just as they are. Take a few more centering breaths. And when you start to feel ready, very gently lifting yourself up. Bring the feet to the side and send the legs forward. We're going to come into a forward fold here. If you have support, you can add support. Could be blocks under your knees, could be a pillow under your seat here, just to make this shape more accessible and comfortable. When you have arrived in your spot, keep a long spine, breathe in, reach the arms up. And keeping a length through your spine, lengthen forward. And wherever you find your maximum, let your hands drop down. Let the neck relax. And let the upper body hang forward. Returning to a deep and long breath. Noticing if your breath feels short or restricted, you can always back up just slightly to find a full breath in and soften into the shape with your exhale. With your eyes closed, start to invite the mantra linked with the breath. Feeling the body softening a little bit more with every breath you take. Staying here just a bit longer. Keep coming back to the mantra. Sat Nam. Prepare to gently lift up with a breath in, rolling back up to a seat. And with your hands alongside the body, lengthen through the spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale completely. Hold the breath out at the end of the exhale. Apply Mula Bandha. Find the pelvic floor lifting, lower belly moves in, and your inner gaze lifts to the third eye. Release the bandha, breathe in. And this time come down to your spine for just a moment here, rolling onto the back of your body. Feel free to take another big breath in and release it with a sigh. Just taking a moment to tune into your body. Meeting yourself as you are at this moment. And knowing that there's no need to change anything. Everything is just as it's supposed to be at this moment. Take a few more centering breaths. And then gently guide the knees to the chest. Hold on to your knees as you gently rock yourself side to side. And then we're going to find our way back to a seat. So it could be that you roll over to one side and press yourself up, or that you gently rock back and forth to find a bit of momentum and come back to a seat. Now this time I invite you to keep the soles of your feet onto the mat and bend into the knees. And we're going to come into a reversed table. If this doesn't feel accessible for you today, option will be to come into a bridge shapes, but I'm going to show you first what we'll do in a reverse table. It could either be that your fingers are pointing towards the back of your body or that they're pointing away from the body. So whatever feels right for you and your shoulders in this position. And we're going to stay in this shape still for 2 minutes. So it's going to be challenging. So it's really crucial that we are connected to the breath. We're connected to the mantra. and that we stay connected throughout these 2 minutes. And when we do this and press up, it could be that you feel that it's great to release the neck. It could also be that you keep the chin slightly tucked in towards the chest. And again, if this doesn't feel right for you today, you can stay on your back with the knees bent and instead lift up the hips, so coming into a bridge version here instead. All right, choose your way. This is 2 minutes that we're going to stay, so find your position. And with your breath in, press your hips up, stabilize, ground through the feet, ground through the hands, press the floor away from you. So notice if you're hanging into feet and into your hands, instead push into them so that you're pushing your way away from the floor. Squeeze the glutes. Stay with a long, deep breath. And stay connected to the mantra. And this is designed to be challenging. And one thing that we are practicing is helping the nervous system to strengthen by staying calm and present while we're putting the body under stress. So stay connected with the breath. Stay connected with the mantra, especially when your mind starts to complain. Help it to focus. Sat Nam. Just a bit longer. Then next time you breathe in, stay up. And then exhale completely, stay up. Hold the breath out at the end of the exhale. Find Mula Bandha. Release the bandhas, breathe in. And exhale, lower down. Stretch out your legs and come back to resting on the back of your body. Might feel great to take another big breath in and a full sigh out. Maybe you feel waves and tingles down your arms into the fingers. Maybe all the way down to your feet. Keep breathing deep and long breaths. Help your body to relax. A few more deep breaths. And gently bring the knees back to the chest. Rock yourself side to side. And find your way back up to a seat, either rolling over or rocking back and forth. And as we find our way to another seated position, We have our last movement here. With an exhalation, let the chin drop to the chest. And as you breathe in, lift the chin to the left shoulder. Circle the head up the left side. And when the nose is pointing to the roof, release the jaw. And with the exhale, come down the right side. Close to the right shoulder and back to the chest. So breathe in, lift up the left side. Release the jaw at the top. Exhale down the right side and back to center. Stay with a deep and long breath here. Still connected to the mantra. At the end of the next exhalation, change your direction. So as you breathe in, you lift the shin, claw the right shoulder, up the right side. Open the jaw at the top. And exhale down the left side and back to center. Notice if you start to rush the movement, slow it down. When you reach the next exhalation, bring the chin back to the chest. Breathe in, lift the head up. And exhale, sigh out. Take another moment in stillness. Tune into the body. And notice how you feel at this moment. Let every sensation, every thought, and every emotion move through you. Simply observing, witnessing the movement. And we're going to finish this practice today with one meditation known as Shabd Kriya. And this is a breathing meditation as well as a mantra meditation. And what we're going to do is repeat mantras in our mind with the breath. And the mantra that we're using is Sa Ta Na Ma Wahe Guru. And what we're doing in this meditation is breathing in 4 puffs. And as you breathe these 4 puffs, you think sa, ta, na, ma. And then you hold your breath after these 4 puffs and you repeat sa, ta, na, ma 4 times before releasing the breath out 2 puffs, Wahe Guru. So something like this. All right, at your own pace, come into your comfortable seat, ground your sit bones, find length through the spine. Take a deep breath in, a full breath out, and begin with the breath in. Complete the round you are at, returning to a natural flow of breath. Tuning into the body. Shabd Kriya offers mental clarity, reduces stress, helps with sleep regeneration, and also the flow of energy in your body. And gently guide your hands back to heart center in prayer. Reconnecting to the intention you set at the beginning of our practice. And deciding if you take it with you off the mat and throughout the rest of your day. Toning out, chanting one more Om together. Deep breath in. Sighing out. Breathe in for Om. Namaste. Thank you for joining me in this practice today. I hope you find it beneficial and that you sleep really well tonight. And if you're enjoying what I'm sharing, please remember to like, subscribe, and share with those that you think might benefit from these practices. All right. Thank you again.